Hi Emily. Hi Silver Creek. How are you this evening? Just figured I'd try doing a little stream after work today. See how it's going. How's everybody else's Monday going? Hi Lex. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Lex. Yeah, they're getting big, that's for sure. We just rescaped the tank the other day because we're trying to give them more hiding spaces. Too many predators in one tank, so they were all driving each other a little nuts. How are you doing this week, Lex? I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a cup of tea. Well, that's the fun thing of living in Texas there. Silver Creek. Oh, Lex wrote something, then he redacted it. What are you working on, Silver Creek? Hi, Inverto. Did you lose Lex? Emily? Yeah, my day's going good. Long day at work, long weekend. 3 days back to back. I guess old. I'm ready for a cup of tea and some lunch. How's Germany? Excuse me if I'm yawning. I've been up since. Your subs are going up. That's great, Emily. What are you up to now? And Vertigo, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, they're growing big, looking pretty. The severum are really colourful right now too. You can drop your link if you want, Emily. Wow, 719. That's awesome. Slowly but surely, that's the main thing, Emily. Some days it takes a little longer. The hardest fish that I've kept? I don't really have any hard fish. I think probably the wolf dovi that we have downstairs. Just because of their sheer size, they'll get eventually will be a hard fish to take care of because it'll be 28 inches long. Yeah, I gave Lex and Silver Creek Aquatics, I gave them both wrenches or spanners, so they're mods. Kettle's just finished boiling, so I'm gonna go and get that. Yeah, 28 inches. Right now they're in a 200-gallon tank, so that's gonna be the. When they get bigger, they're gonna need probably a 300 or 400-gallon tank just for the two of them, let alone the thousands of babies they just had. Tearing down a greenhouse and building stuff. That sounds like a fun job. Oh, you're welcome, Lex. Well, that's the beauty of being a kid in Vertico. You get to listen to your parents because they're in charge. They probably will get about an inch or two bigger. Lemmy is the bright yellow one that's kind of over here right now. He is about 12 inches right now, maybe 13 inches of the push. You can just see his tail hanging out. The Tiger Oscar that we have, he's, I'd say about 9 inches. And then the black and gold one there at the bottom, he is catching up quick. He was a real little nipper when we got him. A wee little chap. I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream on Saturday in Vertico. It depends on how my work week goes. Oh, poultry tractors are always fun. We used to have a rabbit tractor in the backyard until we lost the rabbit. But definitely a good way to keep stuff moving around. What was the add-on for your house for? Was that just additional living space or for more fish tanks? No, I don't keep crystal shrimp. Yeah, I saw your cage for your quails. Thank you, Lex. We try our best. This tank is 180 gallons and it's running 2 FX6s. Plus, it's connected to our downstairs air system, so it's got tons of filtration. Preteen daughters, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'd make sure that she had her own room too, and that you could keep her at calm. Silver Creek, he just got a hutch. I think it was originally designed for rabbits, so he was asking questions about that the other day in one of his short videos. I think in Vertigo is like 12 or 13, so he's still limited with what he can do, but yes, I agree, Lex, they are great filters. Hey Chris, how you doing? Welcome Stubbs Aquatics. That's right, we were all 12 at one point in time. I really enjoyed your video this morning on the hang on back being converted to hydroponics. That was pretty cool, Chris. We lost Emily. Is Emily still there? Or is she just being quiet in the background? Hey Emily, why don't you go and drop a couple of these links for these channels? That'd be awesome. You're great at that stuff. 1 male to 5 to 6 females is extremely comfortable in a 3 foot by 2 foot depth. Oh, is that for the quail? Thank you, Emily. Appreciate that. Oh, let's see, there's that big Oscar. Let's just see if I can get a tape measure out for him. He's so big. Better egg production. There you go. It's nice to have so many people this evening, this afternoon. I don't know what time it is anymore. My day started at 2 a.m., so I'm completely given up on time. Thank you, Lex, for dropping the link to Silver Creek. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm surprised. We've been gaining quite a few subs in the last week. We gained almost 46 since the beginning of the month. Thank you, Chris. This is my wife's tank that she picked up. She actually got the whole cabinet and the tank and all the filtration system for free. A lady donated it to us because she was cleaning out her house, and she offered it to my wife as long as we could come and get it within the hour. So it was all hands on deck to go and get that. Silver Creek, that's awesome, brother. I'm sure he will. He has lots of questions. He's still learning, so that's a good thing. On this tank, Chris, I have an FX6 on the one side and a canister to an FX5 on the other side, but it's running the FX6 pump. So technically it's two F6s. FX6s, there you go. Can't speak. And then we have an airline coming up soon from the basement, so if we lose power, it still has air to the tank. Did you get any more snow today, Chris? No snow, but the wind is cold. Yeah, I'm sure that wind coming across. Silver Creek, I apologize, but what is your first name? I should know this, but my brain is dead. Oh, Emily, that's awesome. We need to drop your link, love. Oh no, like sorry that I just can't keep up with the chat. Both our bike cows are hiding in the corner, I don't know why. They're chubby little guys now. They're really starting to fill out. And our pleco has taken up inhabitants in one of the caves, and so has the catfish. You're called Tommy? Or you're called a Tommy, now that's funny. Do you prefer Tom? The Baikals, they are hiding out on the left side of the tank, out of plain sight. And Katrina, I can see her feathers. She's kind of under the Oscar. You can, if you look. Let's see. If you look right here, she's actually. There you go. That's Katrina right there. Hiding in that black shadow that keeps moving right there in that wood. And that's Katrina. That's the catfish you're talking about in Vertigo. Texas Tom. There you go. There's a little bit of glare coming in. Yeah, try closing the curtains or the drapes, but I don't know why the Baikals are hiding. They're usually out right now. Now you're saying howdy with a German accent. That's going to be interesting. The Severum's really colourful right now. He's got all his fins popped out. Lots of reds on him. And he's sitting sideways, so you can't really appreciate it. My wife sells, what is it, Norex rags. They do really well at getting clean tanks, because all you do is we use water. But depends how deep a scuff is, Tom. Yeah, I know what you meant there. All of us. Well, Norex is the brand of cleaning supplies that my wife sells. So they're natural, and they're usually activated with water. But I don't know about using borax on an acrylic tank. It depends if the scratch is it just a scuff on the acrylic itself. That's the downside of acrylic tanks, or glass tanks too, because you can get deep scratches in those. They just tend not to crack. Yeah, I'd be careful with that. Hey, we're always up for seeing shorts after the live stream's over. I plan on going to 4 o'clock my time, so it's like 3:25 right now. Yeah, they like coming back. He's popping with colour right now, so he's pretty in the tank. We're trying to find him a female. There's a pet shop that's about an hour and a half south of us that I believe had some, so we're going to see if we can catch him a female, because 2 males in a tank, they're not too happy. But they've got some awesome colours on them. You can see the more dominant one and then the subdominant one in the back there. And Jack Dempsey's swimming around. What's the cheapest fish that I've ever bought? Probably a goldfish. But some of our goldfish now are 14 inches long, so they were cheap in the beginning, not cheap anymore. Cloud minnows for $2.49 each. That's true. Mollies are pretty cheap. You'll have to drop the link, Silver Creek. How's your subs going, Tommy? Yeah, I was going to say, mollies are usually pretty cheap. I agree with you, Lex. They definitely have individual personalities. Quite a lot of our fish have individual personalities. It's quite funny. I never really thought about fish having personalities. They're all hanging over this side of the tank now because they can see me sitting here. Alright, I'm going to click on your link here.
Anyway, here you go. On an acrylic tank, does anybody know how to remove all of these lines, any product?
Well, Tommy, that is quite a few scuffs on that tank. You have turtles, Emily? Yeah, we have 3 turtles this year and 1 tortoise. We've had so many turtles over the years, though. What kind of turtles do you have, Emily? You missed your water changes, Chris, and you're going to go and take care of that? I'm multitasking while filming takes a minute. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Alright, Chris. Well, I appreciate you popping in. One day I'll have to figure out how to turn the camera on and get everybody on video. We can, Hey, Andrew, how you doing, brother? Are you going to put them in your stream behind your house, Silver Creek. Silver Creek, I like your idea. It's nice to have dreams. Chris is doing water changes, so he's running away. It's nice to have so many people on this evening. How is the fine weather in England, Aquarium Daily? It was cold over here this morning. It was in the teens when I got up for work, but tomorrow it's going to be almost 60, so that's like a 40-degree difference. I can't think of what that is in Fahrenheit. There is nothing wrong with having dreams. That's how YouTube videos are made, right? If you work towards the goal of having a whole zoo, I'm sure you can achieve it. Just look at what Ohio Fish Rescue have achieved. When you see Rich and what they started out with to where they're at right now, 150,000 gallons of water later, their house is definitely an aquarium now. Very cold and about to get colder. The joy of living in the northern hemisphere. Winter time. How hard would it be to start setting your own zoo up, Silver Creek? I'd like to have a reptile / aquarium thing, zoo, I guess. Throw some alligators in there and call it a day. Crocodiles. Andrew, yeah, that's enough to want to pull the covers over your head and go back to bed, mate. I'm going to check the weather to see what it was here in Fahrenheit. So, Tuesday and Wednesday it's going to be in the 60s. That's nice. Don't know what that was this morning though. Well, that's nice that you've got that ability in Texas to do that. I'd definitely say it's an achievable goal. Especially with once you start making some money on YouTube and building on that idea. You just gotta get the wife on board. Does she like turtles and tortoises? How many has her bears? You hug your bear all day. Well, that's awesome that there's a zoo just down the street. There's things like that over here that were private collections and they've turned into zoos. They usually start as farmyards. There's one. It kind of reminds me of an old zoo in England where you can actually drive through it, but they don't have any monkeys. It's just like wildebeest, antelope, stuff like that. Wow, sounds like a progress for Silver Creek Zoos versus Silver Creek Aquatics. Especially if your wife's on board. This started out as my wife's passion with the fish tanks, and then she got David in on it. Over the last year or so, she got me roped in on it, but she definitely likes the fish tanks. That's awesome. It's always nice to have the your spouse on board with you. I cannot believe these bicars. Everybody else is sleeping, and I don't know why they're all hiding. That's one way to learn responsibility. I have to keep all the food and the vet bills myself too, so. And the water bill. And the heating bill. The joys of being an adult. That is very true, Silver Creek. Taking care of the animals, looking after them, naming them. Are you going to have Pelham's Aquatics back on Saturday to do an interview, Andrew? Oh, I was asking what time your live stream is on Saturday, so that I can post a share link for you on my page and see if we can get Silver Creek to share it out too, get some more people in. It is 20 to 4 in the afternoon. So for you it's about 20 to 9, I think. It's okay, Andrew, you're probably working on videos in the background, aren't you? Well, that's good then. Once you get it all set up, I'll share it out for you on my end. I'm very quiet. I think it's because that I'm sitting next to the PC, but the microphone is on the streaming device, so I'm further away. Plus, I generally talk quietly anyway, apparently. What thing do you have tomorrow, Emily, if you don't mind me asking? Is it anything to do with YouTube related? Oh, you're training people how to use StreamYard now or for the weekend? Well, I appreciate that, Lex. I'm glad you can hear me in England. It might just be Aquarium Daily. You might have your sound down. No, for the weekend. Ah, okay. Now for the week. I can't read. I'm tired. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve using StreamYard and everything. Silver Creek, when's your next stream? Andrew, do you have any idea how to get out scratches in an acrylic tank? Silver Creek was asking earlier. I think on the outside there's a few ways to do it, but just to make sure you didn't scratch it to death. Well, I'll be looking for that one then, Silver Creek. Yeah, it's good to mix around with different people. Andrew and Jeff did a good job on their stream the other day. What would you recommend polishing them out with? I was thinking like cutting a cutting compound for like you'd use on a car, but I'm not sure if that would work on the outside of an aquarium for like when you're removing swirls and stuff like that from paint. If that makes any sense in my head. Yeah, making content, Emily, is a good way to increase the visibility of your channel, that's for sure. What content are you focusing on, Emily? Look at Lex steering people down the right path. Oh, Silver Creek, I'll definitely share your link out when I see it. Try to get you as much help as I can. You're welcome, brother. I try and help out as many as I can. I know sometimes it's just getting the word out. People will come, especially when the content's good. You tried Telewax, it didn't work. That's what I was thinking. I'm wondering what other cutting compounds might work that would be acrylic safe for a fish tank. You definitely got a few of them on that tank, that's for sure. Well, as long as it's entertaining, that's the main thing. If it's entertaining content and people get to know you and like you, then I think that's half the battle. I think a lot of YouTube is because it's relatable, because it's real people, and it's not fake stuff all the time. I got hooked on YouTube when I was watching car shows because I could watch people actually build the car versus have an argument in the background and then the car was finished. Yeah, it's all about getting the right content in Vertigo. Eventually you'll grow. Yeah, I don't even really watch TV much anymore, to be honest with you. There's a few shows I like watching, but the vast majority, I got tired of just the nonsense. I used to like the TV shows where they build houses and stuff, but it just became so fake in the end. It's like, it wasn't worth watching. There's I forget the name of the YouTube channel, but it's a husband and wife, but they bought property out in like Montana or something like that and built their own off-grid homestead basically, and that was fun to watch because it was them going through the whole different experiences and everything. Yeah, well, the good thing, well, the bad thing about TV is there's not actually really a lot of good stuff anymore. Most of it's so violent and disgusting. I really don't want to watch it anyway. Well, that's a good idea, Andrew. Yeah, I was thinking a fine polishing compound, but yeah, I like Homestead on YouTube and stuff. Hold on, be right back. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, Rich and Leo. Hi, how you doing? Andrew's Encyclopedia of Knowledge Day. Yeah, we have something called the BritBox over here, and it's pretty much the same way. There's a few shows we can watch, but mostly it's the older stuff. I enjoyed the video of Leo teaching his cousin to cast the other day. That was good. You got 10,000 views on that by the looks of it. That's pretty cool. Are you going to build them on a video, Emily? We've got Traxxas cars too. I'm with you, Lex. I like the Traxxas. You still have your T3? It's amazing how many of us like RC cars and aquariums. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I like the RC cars, but they do get a little on the expensive side. 2 years in a row. No problem, Andrew. I appreciate you visiting. Eight seconds? Wow, that's crazy. It is very expensive. Emily, you got 7 RCs already? Wow. Yeah, I couldn't pay the original cost, let alone 4 times the cost. Our Traxxas cars are bad enough. I have one that's fully kitted out with all the aluminum and the upgraded aluminium parts, but I wouldn't want to try and keep up with the costs of some of the vintage stuff. You'll be doing some fishing over Christmas. That'll be good. Rich, I look forward to seeing that. Oh no, time to run. See you, Silver Creek. I hope it works out for you. How's your evening going, Rich? You are the RC queen. RC crawling videos. My family is at the horse farm, working with the horses tonight. So they are out mucking out stalls and cutting down growth and stuff. You're still in pain, buddy. That's not good. See you, Tom. Appreciate you joining in. I want to see a video of you fixing it, which probably won't happen because you'll be fixing it. What did you do to yourself that you're in pain, Rich? Did I miss something? Inflamed lungs from coughing so much. That's not good. Is it the cold air that's making them act up, or did you catch something else? Yeah, he likes being an elf. Ugh. Well, guys, I think we're coming up on the hour, so I want to end the stream here shortly. I'll go get some food in me and finish editing some YouTube videos for this week. Christy gave you the bug. Oh no, so both of you are sick. That's not good. Well, I would say I hope Christy gets better soon. You have to make her some chicken soup. Well, I appreciate everybody joining us. I'm going to say goodbye to you all. I'm going to try and see if we can stream again next Monday. Maybe I can get StreamYard or something. Or maybe we'll stream from the horse farm, depending on the weather. That's always fun up there, depending on the signal. I don't know how many of you enjoyed the horse farm last time. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it. You love the horse farm? Awesome. Looks like our Pleco's finally coming out. He's hiding in the bottom left of the tank there. He came out to say goodbye to everybody. We rearranged the tank to give everybody some more caves and hidey spots. Separate them all. Alright, good night, guys. Thank you all for joining.